Hey bestie, it's Cluster of Magic, and today I'm gonna talk about a really important thing, which is overthinking. Okay, how to stop overthinking? If sometime or many time it's happened with human beings is that we think about one situation, one thing on the repeat, like our mind turns into a machine, and instead of doing some work, we waste our time on thinking that situation, that thing, when we ourselves know that that thing will never gonna happen, okay, but still we think about that thing, or we just waste our time so much on, like, we don't even realize that how much time we have wasted on thinking that situation about future or something what we did in past. So first is why this happened. Okay, this thing can only happen by two things. First is regret of something that you did in past, or something which you want to do in the future, and like you want your future to be perfect, that's why you are creating that stuff in your mind. But let me ask you something. Can you change the past? Just answer to these questions of mine. Can you change the past? No, you cannot. Whatever had happened, you cannot change it. And can you, like, if you're gonna lay down on your bed, can you make your future best? No, obviously no. You have to get out of your bed and do work eventually, right? For the things you want in your life to be done, you actually have to get up and get that things done. But all you are doing is laying down on your bed. That's why this video is for you, okay? And you have to watch it till the end to make sure that you stop overthinking. First, let's start with how can you even make yourself understand that overthinking is not for you, it's just wasting your time. Then ask yourself this question, that does this thing, what I'm thinking about, is worthy enough for me to think about? Like, it's will it pay my bills, will it pay my jobs, will it pay me back, will it help me with my shopping bills or etc.? No, it will not. Okay, it will not. You are just making things up in your mind and your own. So make yourself understand this, that this thing is never going to happen. It's not benefit me in any way, so I'm not thinking about this. Then ask yourself other thing too, that if something you are thinking about which gonna pay your bills somehow, and you are thinking about that, then ask yourself that will this thing gonna pay me by just me thinking about it, or will it pay me because I'm gonna get this thing done on the exact moment? So you already know the answer, that this thing has to be done to pay your bills, but all you are doing is just laying down in your bed and not getting out of your comfort zone, and you want this thing to done by its own. No honey, it's not never going to happen this way. Okay, you just gonna overthink all of the time, and I'm here to tell you how to stop this overthinking. Okay, so first is make your mind engaged with something else which has to done right away. You got some assignments to do it. You got some work to done, do it. You got some food to make, just make it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Keep your mind engaged in something which has to be done. What you are thinking about, that might could be happening after 2 years, right? It's not meant in this year. What you can do is just take small step and go and take small steps toward it. Do not waste your time on thinking about it, like, honey, it will gonna happen after 2 years, and you still got this day to do stuff. Okay, so get out of your bed and do stuff. Make yourself food, do exercise, make your works done, like do assignments, file projects, homework. If you are in school or anywhere, whatever work you are doing, just get that thing done right away in this moment. You still got the time left, right? I know you're gonna be like, maybe I will just do it later, maybe I will just do it after 2 minutes. Why are you even wasting your time thinking? Then why? How are you supposed to control your mind? Like, how? You can never control your mind if you're gonna just do is lay down in your bed and waste your time in thinking that thing. Like, honey, yes, life isn't magic, But it doesn't mean that you're just gonna say abracadabra, my work will get done. It will never going to get done like this way. You do have to get out of your bed and make things done. Okay, for example, my English is not my first language. Okay, so basically, but I speak pretty well. Did I do some magic? No, I didn't. I didn't. And did I learn it in one day? No, I didn't. I completely didn't. I took step by step. I watched TV shows, I watched songs or anything else. I read some novels or did anything to make this thing done. Okay? And let me tell you this one thing. Okay, I'm an overthinker too. I'm a procrastinator. But the thing is, I am doing my best to get out of my comfort zone. And trust me, it don't feel good at all. Okay? If you think that getting out of your comfort zone will gonna feel like magic, will gonna feel like some movies stuff, no, it don't at all, at any cost. It seems like you are doing something, why someone's pushing you, but nobody is pushing me. Let me tell you, I am the one who is doing stuff. I am the one who's fighting with my own thoughts. I'm the one who's controlling my mind. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm talking this. That's why I'm making things done. Let me tell you one more thing, that I was a student who would just like waste her time. Even though I had the concept in my mind, but I would never like raise my hand to give that answer to teacher. Even if teacher would go and ask the questions to me, I would just say no. I would just pass that questions to somebody else. And even though I knew, but I didn't have the confidence to speak in front of public, and giving presentation was something that I never thought of. But right now, I have given already like more than 10 presentations, and I speak and attend lectures on time and daily basis. And I do join when teacher asks or says that who knows this answer, who knows it, who can do it. And now trust me, the teacher who like taught us is like, everybody is behind that girl. This girl is ahead of you. She's pretty good. Like, take some example from her. Go and listen to her. Talk to her. Go do this. Like, and it seems like great. It seems amazing to be that student. I always wanted to be this student, and I made that done by getting out of my comfort zone. Trust me, when I first attended that lecture of that teacher, or like after graduating high school, when I went in that institute, I was so damn insecure as before, but I had this in my mind that I'm not going to be the same girl overthinking about things. Okay, I would just go and do things right in the moment. That's what I did. That's what I did when I met that teacher, and when we had first conversations. I was so much nervous. My body was shaking because of the fear. What would they gonna think about me? And trust me, it was my first time. And later on, I'm not gonna lie, I did thought about that. But then I was like, after just like more than like 5 seconds, I was like, why I'm even thinking of it? It was past, it already happened. I cannot change it. And about future, I can make things done. I want to be that student, I will be that student. And I am that student already. You do have to get out of your comfort zone. You do have to get out of your bed to be that person in your life. If you want to become that person, just act like one. That's what I already told you about. But how are you going to become that person? By overthinking? Yes, by overthinking. All you can do is just overthink, being in your bed and say stuff in your mind which is never going to happen, or regret something that happened in the past. That's how you are going to be that person in your life? No, you are completely wrong, honey. You are completely wrong. Whatever you are thinking, write that down. Whatever you want to do, write that down. Whatever you want to become, write that down. And when you write these things down in something, notebook or notepad or anywhere else, you actually have this in your mind. You actually keep this in your mind, that these are the thing which has to be done, and other than this list, out. That's none of my business for today. That's not I'm going to think or do anyway. Doing that thing is far away, honey. Doing that thing is far away. You don't even have to think about that. All you're gonna do is just think about how amazing you are, how amazing you did in the past. Whatever mistake you did in past, just learn from that mistakes, learn from those mistakes, and come back to the present. Come back to the present right now. Call back yourself to the present. What are you even doing in the past? Are you able to change that? Tell me how much things you have changed in your past. Tell me how many changed. None. Literally none. You are able to change none from mistakes you did in past or any situation what you did in past, which is like hanging in your mind. But still you are just thinking about that again and again and again and over repeating yourself, and you are saying you will be that person. Seriously? Honey, my love, listen to this. Whatever happened in the past, you cannot change it. What's going to happen in future, you cannot predict it. But what you can do in present, that's what matter. That's what matter. Other than this, no. No. Just walk away. Just walk away. Try to control your mind. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself that if that thing which I'm thinking about and not paying my bills and not doing anything, I'm not going to think about that. Anyways, I'm never going to think about that. And you're not going to succeed in first try. You're not going to succeed in second try, but try again. Try again. Try again and again and again till you are able to say that, oh, come on, I did not think about such things. Those things doesn't matter to me. What other people think about me, none of my business. What I did in my past, I did. Now I'm changed. I'm someone else. Reintroduce yourself. You can. You can completely change yourself however you want, because you are a human being. Okay? Mistakes are okay. If you made one, if you made thousands, but make sure you no longer hold that regret in your mind. Go and do stuff makes you feel proud. For me, it was like giving presentations in front of class, being that student I always wanted to become, and trust me, now I am. I'm doing my assignments on time. I'm like participating in presentations, in competitions, and making speeches, making sure that whatever I do my best. Then next is when I do something. I have given so many presentations, speeches, and I have become teacher's favorite somehow. And I'm not gonna say my every answer I say is correct. No, it's not. But the thing is, I kept this in my mind that I'm going to try, because the fear of failure is way more better than the regret of never trying. So just give it a try. Give it a try. Get out of your bed. Do things which has to be done. Write those things down right now and do those things. Or sometimes we just think about something which we cannot control, okay? That's also considering into overthinking, because you are thinking about something you cannot control and you're still thinking you can be that person in your life. Honey, learn to let go of things which you cannot control, okay? Because if you could have controlled those things, you might have done something, right? But you cannot control those things, means they mean nothing in your life. You do have to cut them. Tell your mind that I am not going to overthink from now on. I have stopped overthinking. And the moment you caught yourself overthinking, the moment you find your mind repeating things which you cannot make in reality, then tell your mind that this is it. Enough. You are not going to think unless I want you to. Yes. And when you caught yourself doing these things, Just go to some work, do some task, get engaged in something so that you can keep yourself busy. But the moment you're gonna complete those tasks and you're gonna be free, your mind will gonna start overthink right away, right? So let me give you some solutions for this one too. First, write everything down in some diary, notebook, or notepad, or anywhere. Then write down your thoughts and count in those thoughts, and then look at those thoughts of yours which you have written down, that what are these thoughts, because yes, what's the causes of these thoughts. Then you later gonna find out what's the solution for these thoughts. Like if it's for future, you might gonna settle down, you're gonna see if it's worthy, you're gonna make some plan to make that thing done. Or if it's from the past, then you already know, then tell yourself that past is past, I cannot change it. Please let that go. Tell yourself, let that go. That already had happened, that was past, I cannot change it. Please calm down, stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Trust me, it will gonna work. Second, what you can do is something you have achieved, so you're gonna feel more productive and more confident. Okay, for me, when I overthink, or when I caught myself in overthinking about something which is never going to happen, what I do is I just think about something which I did, I achieved, or some work which has to be done right away. I just do that stuff. And when I'm free, I just think about something like okay, this is my confident version, so will she overthink about something which is never going to happen? No, she will not. Or this is my future self, will she have this kind of people in her life? No, she will not. She will just cut them off. And that's what I act. That's how I am acting right now. I just cut off those peoples. Make sure you are controlling your surroundings and your mind. Not everything you can control around your surroundings, but your personal space, you can control that. You do have to control that. If you cannot control and set boundaries and say no, then trust me, you are always going to be a people pleaser, overthinking about stuff which is never going to happen. So you do have to control on these things on your own. You cannot control somebody else thinking about you, somebody else perspective of you. You cannot change that. You cannot change some situation in the past that already had happened. You cannot like just do some magic and make things done in future. You do have to work. So for that, you have to be present in present. Okay, you do have to be, because you are the only one who can save yourself from this torture. You are literally torturing yourself. If you are never going to stop overthinking, trust me, you are never going to be that person you want to become. For to become that person you want to be, you do have to stop overthinking right away. It's not that easy, trust me, it's not that easy. But do not complain to me that it's impossible, it's difficult, and I believe you can do it. I literally believe you can do it. You can make this thing done. You can be that version in your life. The only thing you have to do is control your mind. What you are thinking, what you are speaking, okay, and what you are listening to. Because this is all about your life is. Life is all magic if you know how to take control of it or be in control of others. You can take your life control or let some other person take that control of your life, and then just see the magic of other person, how you gonna be dancing puppet off on their wheels. And I probably want you to not to do that. Okay, I'm here to tell you that overthinking is just an habit. You can change it, and habits doesn't matter what kind of habit you have. For me, okay, I'm gonna give you this examples too. I had a habit of biting my nails, eating my nails, okay, and right now you can see I have stopped this. I also had the habit of procrastination. I have stopped that one too. I have also overthinking habit, and I have stopped that too by just comforting myself, by just acting the person I want to. If you are never going to act like the one you want to become, you are never going to be one. because you feel it's cringe, it's cringy, it's embarrassing. Oh my goodness, how can I do this? Oh, I have to people please. Then just do people please, okay? You are never going to do that. You have stopped overthinking. Tell yourself, I do not overthink it. No, I have stopped that. And see the magic of your mind. Trust me, your mind gonna will start to believe those words of yours. Even though you are lying to yourself, but your mind gonna start believe on those things. So for example, I can say somehow you are thinking about something that happened in past, about some embarrassing situations or some like people's or anybody, and in present you have to complete some task, you got some work to do for future, so you will get the salary, but what you're doing is you are just thinking about the past. Next day you didn't complete your work, your boss will gonna shout at you, and again you are going to create one more embarrassing moment for yourself. That's what you want? No. Fourth, which can happen somehow, is you get fired. One more problem you added to yourself just by overthinking. And now you are going to overthink about this situation too. Stop it, honey. Stop it. Please. From now on, say this to yourself right now. I have stopped overthinking. I do not longer live in the past. I do not longer think of future which is going to happen after 4 years. Fourth, I do things right away. Fifth, when I think, I only think of positivity. What can bring benefits to my life, to me? Doesn't matter if it has to be a person, some situation, some work, some task. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just take control over your mind. It's not easy, it's not impossible, it's just difficult, which you're making yourself. Get out of your bed for that, okay? Face your comfort zone. That's all for this video. I hope you have learned something good and which gonna help you out through your life. Tell me in the comment section what thing you are thinking so much, so bad, that making you regret or feel insecure about, or you think you could change. But let me tell you again, past is past, future is going to happen somehow, but present is something you should live for. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye. I'm proud of you.